I don't know if I want to go through all that tonight, but yep. I'm gonna start this over because I didn't get to go in depth like I want to. I didn't get to read the New York Post, read everything. This is absolute. I mean, come on, this is America, bro. This is America. Why wouldn't they do this? Why wouldn't they do this when history shows that this is what they do? So, of course, you know, to even to even act like this is shocking would be dishonorable. It would be distasteful. It would be idiotic to believe that stuff like this, or to believe that stuff like this is just, oh my goodness, so far fetched. So no. So yeah, we have this came out today, and you could tell just by looking at these two individuals that they didn't mean any they didn't mean those children any good. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be mean, right? Because I do believe people should have a heart, but why? Why did you choose to adopt three black babies, three black children, just to make them suffer? Just to make them suffer, fam. Them black kids probably believed that they was going to a house that was loving and kind, and nope, they went into a home. They went into a home, and that home destroyed them. They had these black children, but see in the article it says that you know nothing happened to the other colored, I mean the other races of kids, but just the black kids. Like they put them in a shed. They gave them a toilet from a RV to they gave them a toilet from an RV just to use the bathroom. Couldn't bathe. I mean, like, come on, bro. And I'm gonna read the article because they're using words like a. Oh, but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? These people tried this. These people, listen to me carefully. These people tried to say, y'all tap the screen, get the like up, protect the live, because they go try to take your boy out. Hello YouTube, how y'all doing? But yeah, these people tried to say that that was a shed. I mean, not a shed. That it was a clubhouse. Oh, it's a clubhouse with feces, fam. Really? They always lie. Why is it so easy for these people to lie? Like, it's so fast. They just lie and do hateful things without even thinking about it. Like it just happens. Like it's subconscious, right? Like they just do it. There's no thought process. There's no there's nothing. There's nothing. And they just do this. They just do this, fam. Why? But again, this is a country that was built off of black people. Now I'm gonna read this article and I'll go ahead and flip over the screen because some people be thinking that a nigga ugly or something. You feel me? Like I ain't like I'm not. Stop. You niggas can't even grow your hair. But I'm trying to stay out the way so y'all can see the background. So I'm gonna flip my camera back over. Y'all tap the screen, get the likes up, protect the live. Press F1 because they don't like your boy. Again, they don't like your boy. Now, let's read this disgusting article, right? From the news. Wealthy YT couple allegedly they love to say allegedly kept their black adopted children as slaves, locked them in a barn. Report by Patrick Kelly. Now, a wealthy white West Virginian couple forced their adopted black children to work as slaves and sleep in a barn, according to disturbing charges. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. A wealthy white West Virginian couple forced their adopted black children to work as slaves and sleep in a barn. I thought this was a clubhouse. Then they tried to lie and say it was a clubhouse. And then look at this guy, Bobby, Farm Life. Bro, napkins, bro. Napkins. Donald Ray Lance, 63, and Gene K. Whitefeather, 62, pleaded not guilty. Oh, so you gonna make them kids suffer and then plead not guilty. Pleaded not guilty to more than a dozen new charges on Tuesday after 2 teens were found locked in a crumbling shed in ratty clothing. Wow. Wow. Freaking napkins, bro. This is the napkin mindset. I keep telling y'all about the napkin mindset. The napkins, fam. They're napkins. Y'all tap the screen, keep the likes up, keep the engagement. All right, you have a good day, Bobby. You have a good day. YouTube, how y'all doing? Y'all stick with me. I'm reading this article. Where was I? Okay, yeah, this where we're at. Lance and Whitefeather were first arrested in October after a wellness check led to the discovery of couple's 5 adopted children. 5 adopted children. 6, 9, 11, 14, and 16 living in deplorable conditions on their Sissonville property. The indictment, which Kanawha County Circuit Judge Mary Claire Ackers said was one of the worst she's ever seen, alleges that the adopted children were forced to work on the couple's farmland because of their race. Look at this. Look at this. Again, this is a group of people who have a lineage of evil. They have a lineage of evil. Understand what I'm saying? A lineage. Look at their history, fam. Why would you expect anything less? It alleges human trafficking, human rights. I might get yeeted for saying that off of TikTok, but it alleges HT, human rights violations, the use of forced labor, Ackers told the court. Y'all press F1 for me because they're going to try to get me for that one word. Human rights violations specific to the fact that these children were targeted because of their race and they were used basically as slaves from what the indictment alleges. Wow. The couple faces numerous charges, including human trafficking of a minor child, use of a minor child in forced labor, and child neglect creating substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death. Whitefeather and Lance were arrested after a child welfare call by a neighbor claimed 2 teenagers were being locked in a shed at the couple's Simpsonville home, according to the court filing. Wow. Neighbors also reported that the children were forced to perform farm labor and were not permitted inside the residence, the filing stated. Look at these people, fam. Look at these people, fam. These are napkins, fam. This is a group of people with a literal lineage of evil, fam. A literal lineage of evil, bro. Because there was no why. I always question, because me, I have a heart. I don't mind you adopting any race of children, but sometimes I often wonder sometimes I just wonder, why did you skip past your own and go straight to the blacks? It's weird when it comes across as this kind of white savior type sometimes, but then I often wonder how those kids are being treated, fam. I'm not saying you shouldn't adopt them, but it's kind of weird. And then I'm scared for the children, especially when napkins say that they don't see color. When napkins say that they don't see color, I'm scared for the child, fam. I'm scared for the child. There is no way you don't see. What color is the sky, fool? What color is the sky? What color is the sky? What color is grass? I can't stand that stupid talking point because it's idiotic, right? Oh, I don't see color. Them be the same people that say they don't see color and then be judging you for being a certain color, looking down on you because you are a certain color. But hey, we don't see color. That's a lie. And then look at them. Look at them. They in the comments mad. They in the comments mad, fam. Right now on TikTok. How y'all doing, YouTube? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a good night. Y'all stay safe out there. Anywho, um, again, this is America, bro. This is America. You got and like don't think that this is the first story that's like this, fam. There's plenty more. There's plenty more stories where this is happening. I hope y'all know this. This ain't this ain't the only story, bro. But again, this is America. Look at what the country was built off of: bloodshed and slavery, fam. They didn't do anything. So again, when I say you're dealing with a group of napkins that have a lineage of evil, that's what they have. A literal lineage of evil, bro. Not all of them, but majority. Majority. How you gonna force kids? Their only reason was for adopting those kids was to put them in a barn and make them suffer. They were better off in the system. Like, what are we talking about? They were better off in the system, fam. Brandon, are you serious, bro? It's always one of those bearded buffoons coming in. Come here, Brandon. What do you have to say, Brandon? I'm gonna invite you up, Brandon, because you're calling me racist. I never took any Caucasian kids and put them in the shed. And my people never put Caucasian people in slavery. So please tell me how, you know, I'm racist. I don't even have a system to enforce racism. But you can come up and explain to me when black folks have put you in slavery. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait, fam. I'm patient. I'm patient, bro. Name me a time in history where we put you in chains. Because I could point to your whole lineage of when y'all were throwing babies in alligator pits. Black babies. I could point to times in history, right, where black people were trying to escape slavery, and they climbed up a tree to escape. And when you lied, or I'm sorry, not you, but your lineage of people lied and said, oh, when you come down, we're not gonna do nothing to you, and then they were eaten by a dog. So please tell me how I'm racist, fam. And what did I say? What are you mad at, bro? I'll wait, Brandon. I'll wait. I'll stop the whole article for you. I'll stop reading for you, Brandon. I think Brandon left. Oh, they can't handle it. How you gonna come in the comments and say something stupid and then dip? Fragile, bro. Soft. But okay, Brandon, you have a good one, Brandon. Good night to you, Brandon. Good night to you. Now let's get back to the story. Police found a 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl locked up in a shed. Inside was a small RV porta potty. Bro, listen to this. Inside was a small RV porta potty, but no lights or running water. Brandon, I sent you an invite. Don't stay in the comments. Come up. You just said ignore my comment. Where are your comments? Where's your other comments? I didn't even. No one's mad. You just clout it, bro. Fam, if you look up my name, Controversial Shannon, I don't need clout. You can literally type in my name. I don't need clout. Yeah, I'm only saying napkins because when you say the actual color that your people are, you get flagged for some reason. But yet y'all can say the N-word on TikTok 24/7 and nothing happens to y'all. So I'm being safe. I didn't erase any comments. I haven't erased one comment yet. But hey, go ahead and come up. Brandon, if you can't come up, I'm gonna have to kick you out. I don't like cowards. Yeah, your people. Don't y'all say boy and your people? So I'm gonna use it against you. Your people. Oh, Brandon's a coward, bro. Brandon's a coward. You have a good one, Brandon, because I literally sent you 2 invites. Have a good one, bro. Yeetus fetus. I see why Caucasian women are jumping on black men. Anywho, um, where was I? One of the teens told police they had been locked in a barn for 12 hours when they were last fed. The two said the couple forced them to sleep on the concrete floor without any mattresses. They both wore dirty clothes and smelled like body odor, police noted, according to the filing. The girl wore shoes wait a minute. The girl wore shoes while the 14-year-old boy had open sores on his bare feet, court document said. That's crazy. All right, give me a second. Okay, Michael, what hello?
Nigger, don't speak to me, boy.
Like I said, this is what you get on YouTube. You heard it. Caucasians, you heard it. You heard it. Look at it. I'm gonna let them keep saying it too. Look at it. Look at it. Y'all hear it, bro. I don't make this stuff up. I don't make this up. That's all they can say. I don't make this up. YouTube, I don't make it up. I don't make it up. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. I didn't say anything. Again, you can't make this up, bro. When that word has no power over you, fam, they can't control you, bro. When you're a real one and you stand on business and you packing a big, because you stand on big D energy, that word doesn't mean nothing. But again, they think that word has some type of power over you, so they try to use it against you. That's why I laugh it off. That's all they can say. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that word, of course. But sound like a frog. He's probably no. I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say. But again, you're dealing with a group of people who are weak, soft, and they think that word has any power over you. Soft. What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to get mad. I was supposed to get mad. And they use the word so loosely. They think that, oh my God, he's gonna get mad and throw a temper tantrum. Look at him. Anyway, back to the story. Oh, actually, there's some more people. Again, YouTube, you're hearing this stuff live. It's not me. I don't make this up. I don't make this up. Goodbye, Michael. Yeah, have a good one, Michael. We heard what you said. So,
it's sad, man. That's exactly what do this type of stuff. That's good reason.
I wouldn't say that. I don't think you should say that. That's very disrespectful. Hate's a strong word. It's crazy.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
My questions would be, as a social workers.
I mean, I'm reading. I haven't even got a chance to read the article because so many disgusting people have came up. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Because my thing of it is where was the social worker? Because when you go through an adoption, because my sister-in-law is doing it now, there's a social worker. They have demands on the house, demands for the clothes. They went so far as that for the girl they're adopting had to be a certain size. They went that far.
I understand.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm actually reading the whole article to see who all got involved. You can stay up. I'm just saying. We I keep getting interrupted by these disgusting napkins, right? So they keep coming out of nowhere. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like there was any type of social workers involved. But let's find out. We don't have much to read. Let's see. Where was I? Room for 12. The girl wore shoes while the 14-year-old boy had open sores on his bare feet. Court documents said a 9-year-old girl was found by the police inside the main residence. 3 hours later, Lance arrived with an 11-year-old boy. 3 hours later, Lance arrived with an 11-year-old boy. White Feather soon followed with a 6-year-old girl who'd been with acquaintances. White Feather told deputies that the two teens were locked in the outbuilding, but claimed they liked it. What? Bro, these people lie. They lie, fam. They lie. They lie, bro. They claim that they liked being around feces, fam. They claim that they liked being treated like an animal, fam. Bro. And called it a clubhouse. Oh, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all when I read it earlier, they called it a clubhouse? You can't make this stuff up, people. The children described ongoing abuses at the West Virginia home and their parents, other residents in Washington State. Prosecutors also said that they have evidence the couple moved from Washington after they learned they were under investigation for abuse and neglect. So these fools knew that they were under investigation and they tried to run. But wait, napkins, I thought y'all said obey the law. Comply. Wait. I thought y'all said obey the law. Comply. Be Christ-like. Where was the Christ-like in these people's heart? Where was the God in these people's heart? Isn't that what they always say, especially on a police involved shoot? Obey the law, comply, follow directions. So they tried to run like a coward. Oh, where's the equal smoke? But anyway, back to the point. Judge Ackers decided to raise their bond earlier. Why do they even have bond? That's a good question. Judge Ackers decided to raise their bond earlier after the prosecution alleged that their original cash bonds were obtained through trafficking profits. Wow. After the couple was able to pay a $400,000 bond for their release from jail in February, according to Metro News. Kanawha County Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Christopher, I can't pronounce this man's last name, Krivoniak, said the couple sold an 80-acre ranch in Tonasket, Wisconsin for $725,000 on February 2nd, bro. Look at this. They just got money to make black children slaves, fam. Crazy. Y'all tap the screen, get the lights up. White Feather's brother posted two $200,000 bonds to jump the couple from the South Central Regional Jail 3 days later. On March 28, prosecutors said the couple sold the Simpsonville home where they were arrested for He sold it for $295,000. Prosecutors argued that even if their bond money came from a legitimate source, its intended use was human trafficking and forced labor. Krivoniak argued the money should be transferred from the custody of the state to a trust fund for the children. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what they should do. Krivon argued that what is this person white? Krivoniak, Lance and White Feather were taken back into custody after their bonds were raised to $500,000 each. All you did was raise it $100,000. Never mind. But he argued that the money should be transferred from the custody of the state to the trust fund for the children. That would be dope. Ma'am, I don't see any type of thing from beginning to end where social workers were involved. There could be more to the story, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand that too. But then that opens, like I said, a whole different lane of questions. They sold that land so fast. Do they have other people in the ground over there, around there?
Mm.
It opens up questions after more questions after more questions, and it's like, how do we stop this crap?
Listen, I'm under the impression black folks cannot stop racism or the slavery mentality. That's something Caucasians are going to have to do. They're going to have to gather up and stop the hateful seed within their heart. Because we never forced slavery on Caucasians. We never put laws, Jim Crow laws, on a certain group of people to subjugate them. We didn't flood out their neighborhoods, aka their what's it called? I didn't lost the word. It's their economy was boom. Our economy was boom. Wall Streets. We didn't flood out their Wall Street, right? We never did any of that. So when it comes to racism and who actually has the power to end it, that's Caucasians. It's not blacks. I mean, and then again, even as a history of black folks, when have we ever tried to take revenge or anything like that? We didn't storm the White House on January 6th. That was Caucasians. Over the country. They're taking over the freaking country, bro. We gotta save the country, bro. That's so white people gonna have to do that. So yeah.
I mean, it's just wasn't the slavery part. Yeah, I'm talking about the trafficking. How many other children they've done this to? You know, like they couldn't have done this to just these few children. And these people are what, in their 50s and 60s or something? Maybe?
Oh yeah, they 62, 63. I believe the man is 63 and the woman is 62.
They've had to be doing this for decades, and they just got caught.
Yeah.
How many times? I'm ready to throw up.
I understand. Hey, this story can be a little tough. It can be tough. How you doing, Mo? Hope everything's still going well. Let's see. What's going on, Vincent?
No, bro. So when I just got into your live this article,
yes,
and all I could say is what. And I was like, people are just sick in the head. I mean, it's crazy what they do, and honestly, I hope they because that is just absolutely unacceptable.
Very.
But it's like it's amazing to me what people do, and your other guest you just had, probably right. They've probably been doing this shit for a couple decades. But well, actually, what I ask is, how come you have not that it's bad or anything? I mean, it's good to talk about this, but you have this as your topic. Damn, this is like a God.
Well, I have it as my topic because people need to see stuff like this. That the world is sick. We dealing with sometimes, not all of them, but a group of people who still believe that certain groups of people belong in chains and certain group of people should suffer. Certain people are inferior to that group. So it's a harsh topic to have, but it needs to be said because otherwise you'll have people start saying that racism don't exist or slavery don't exist, but in other countries there's literally slavery going on, and even within this country racism exists. I never understood how a certain group of people always say that they don't, most of them, not all of them, but a lot of them say that they don't see color, but then they can literally look up Jim Crow laws and the harm that was done to black communities and even the way black people get treated in the worst field. All of our testimonies and stories, children getting thrown in alligator pits, people still being hung in Mississippi, and then they say racism don't exist. Then why?
No, so it 100% does. But here's the thing, though. I firmly believe this, just because everybody's got a different. Everybody thinks differently about whatever the topic may be. So I really don't think racism will disappear ever, because everybody has a certain different way of thinking. Now, could it be adjusted? Could it be, so like supportive of like changing the way things are? Absolutely. But the thing we need to not do is history happened. History happened. What we need to do is not have history repeat itself. Because if history repeats itself, oh, we're in shit.
But history
Like,
already repeats itself.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Is you have people like this. Thank goodness there's repercussions for stuff like this now. But I mean, human trafficking is a big problem, especially in the states,
Mm-hmm.
because frankly, I mean, they've proven this. I mean, you have children coming from the border, and they're just coming right across, and they're God knows where they're taking them, and it's really sad.
But this, see, my thing is, this not even, well, it is human trafficking, but what gravitated to me about this story is that um these people, these buffoons, they adopted 3 black children and put them in a shed and gave them a toilet from a RV in a barn to do this.
Here's the thing. I'm a aunt and uncle. They adopt. Well, actually, my uncle's parents run like they adopt kids specifically from other countries, like that are struggling countries, and they do like really small kids, infants to like 6, 7 years old. Um, and the way that those courts work is if you look good on paper, they inspect your home, they look at your background. They could have been clean as a whistle on paper, and then the court said, okay, yeah, you foster parents for this, we'll let you have it. And then behind closed doors, this is what they do. I mean, look at the serial killers throughout history. They did the same thing. A lot of them didn't show their psychotic self until they got caught.
Mhm.
So it's kind of just people's minds are crazy in certain
It's
aspects.
but that's not the part that hurts me, is that these kids often in the system are looking for a home, and they're hoping that somebody with a decent heart adopts them, and yet they probably wish that they would have went back in the system, because this is literally hell for them to be living in
Yeah.
a barn. But it's not even if you don't want to go to this extreme, right? There's all kind of people who came out the system that was adopted before, and they come out and share their testimonies of how the people that adopted them were trash. So if you don't have a heart in your, if you don't have a good heart, then let those kids just be in the system. Do we need more adoptions? Yes, but like, not everybody should be a dad, and not everybody should be a mom. If you know
I,
you're
I,
trash, be
I agree.
trash.
I think if you are not financially capable of supporting a child, don't have one.
It's not about not financially, just mentally.
Yeah,
Because they had all the money, they got all the money in the world. They got long money. They
Yeah.
got old money, as they say, and yet these people were still trash, and they
Yeah.
probably been doing this for a long time. I mean, they're 52. They knew what they were doing. 52 years old. I'm sorry, 63. They're both around 63 years old, and just by, I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it like this. Some people just have a look, bro. So some people just have a look, fam.
you I because I mean, well, hell, go back to the serial. I mean, some of them serial killers, they look like they're psycho and they're not right in their brain. I mean, did you see Jeffrey Dahmer's shot? I mean, that man looks like he some eat somebody. He did.
Yeah,
So
I seen his mugshot. I actually watched the documentary too.
yeah, bro. That was it. There was a Netflix show, right?
I watched the Netflix show too.
Shit was to watching that shit, and yo, this is like kind of crazy. What's really weird is when you watch stuff like that,
Mm.
you know that it happened. I mean, obviously they change some of it for entertainment purposes, so you keep watching,
Mhm.
but a lot of it is grounded in real things that happen, and you're just like, can't believe that happened to somebody. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but it's like, honestly, I hope they get tried and convicted. What state was this in? I don't remember. West Virginia. I don't think West Virginia.
It was in West Virginia. Yeah, it was in West Virginia. But I don't think they have the death penalty. But we don't know how many years they got. They got a bond. We don't know how they haven't got sentenced yet. So, but the fact that they made bond, the fact that they even are allowed to have bond. Okay, I'm very harsh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like America's law system. As a black person, I definitely don't. But when it comes to people messing with kids, automatic taking out the game. There is no amount of state money, none of it. You take a woman's innocent, yeet it. You take a man's innocent, yeet it. You mess with little kids, yeet it.
No, I will agree with you on that. And you know, I fully agree with like if you're convicted for molesting a child or sexually assaulting a child, you should be castrated or death row.
Y'all type in F1 to protect alive. Some words they just get triggered by. But it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you for coming up, man.
Yeah, it was nice to be civil, so I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. You have a good night.
You too, bud.
All right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, or ma'am, or whatever your pronouns may be.
Hello?
Yes. Now I'm not gonna lie, I can't understand nothing. Your mic is bad. I can't. Your mic is bad. It's like a loud feedback. All right. I'll try to bring you back up in a second. Send another request. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm gonna get it to where I can start bringing y'all on the panel too. Just give me like 1 week. Still setting everything up. Alrighty. She's not connecting or whatever her pronouns may be. Yeah. Anaya says, "What the F on YouTube?" Yep, this is. Come on now, Anaya. Are we really surprised? Are we really surprised? I mean, come on now. I'll go ahead and reply. Yeah, it's ridiculous, Anaya. It's ridiculous. I don't care what color they are. I believe they belong to those. What? I don't care what color they are. I believe they belong to those children at this point for the rest. Wait, I believe that. Are you saying that they should be the children's slaves? I mean, wouldn't that be sweet, sweet justice? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be something? You know, that would be interesting. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, so let me. Yeah, sad story, bro. Sad story. I mean, what do you say? What literally do you say to this? But there's gonna be people that say, "Hey, I don't see color. Hey, there racism don't exist. Hey, like," and I'm like, "Well, fam, those, you know, you show all these countless examples, and they just still don't. They don't acknowledge it. And what I'm saying is, those type of people have a lineage of evil, bro, because they lie to themselves. They put on the front, and now I'm further dividing us, fam. It. You know what, Sean? Let me make this clear because you just got on my nerves, and I'm finna say something. Your lineage divided us way before I could even have these conversations. Don't let that fly over your head too much. Your lineage made laws that went against black folks, dividing us. Literal segregation laws. So why are you saying I'm further dividing us? Like it didn't start from your people. What are you talking about? Me. I'm further. I can't divide further what's already been divided by you. It is whites, fam. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, now it's not the whites, it's the rich. Oh, he's coping. He's coping. He's coping. They're always coping. They're coping. Coping mechanism. It's not us, man. It's the rich. And who's mostly the rich? Who's mostly the rich? Name the color. Sean, you're smart. Sean, you're smart, fam. You're smart. Who's mostly the rich? You can't make this stuff up. It's not the whites. He said it's not the whites, it's the rich. Well, who's mostly the rich? Wouldn't that mean white? Which group of people dominated mostly everything in the world? What are you talking about? They get upset, but these niggas be lying. So was it the rich that did slavery? What about the people in the North, right? That benefited from slavery when they were trading from goods that the black slaves made. Those are regular people. Were they all wealthy? No. But when they needed some supplies from the South, who made those? Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Miss me with the nonsense, bro. Miss me with the nonsense. It's always a cope. It's always a coping mechanism. They will shift blame every time. Oh no, it's not the whites. It's the rich. Okay, I'm sorry. Which group of people made laws against black folks? White people. What do you mean? Oh, I told you the racism going to show. So now I'm fatherless. I didn't vote Democrat. But hey, I mean, I said which group of people? And you say Democrats. I say which group of people? He says Democrats. Who's mostly Democrat? Bro, it's mostly Caucasian people in office. What the hell? What are you talking about? It's mostly Caucasian people in office. So again, it's still napkins. What are you talking about? It's still napkins, fam. And I'm only saying napkins not to call you a napkin. But you can't, sometimes on TikTok they soft. You can't say white because people are soft. I don't know what happened to this beta. I don't know how men became such soft men nowadays. It's very effeminate and gullible. Punks. So, with that being said, a debate about what? How you doing, kid? He said, let's debate. Debate about what? Debate about what? I sent you an invite, fam. I sent you an invite. You want to have a debate about racism? You want to have a debate about slavery? You want to have a debate about babies being thrown in the alligator pits? Really? You want to have a debate about redlining? You want to have a debate about segregation? You want to have a debate about the Tulsa massacre? You want to have a debate? Really? You want to have a debate about these children? Are you freaking serious? Get the fuck here, bro. You want to talk about a debate? Hey, I got a question. Why they couldn't give them people in Tulsa massacre, right, their reparations for what they did? If the country wasn't racist, right, majority racist, white tea supremacy, whatever you want to call it, why did they deny the last two surviving people, right, of the Tulsa massacre their reparations? They've been fighting for it since it happened. So why did they, if slavery was so bad in America, why did they pay out the slave owners and didn't pay out the slaves? Oh, but what do y'all say? What do y'all say? What do you napkins say? Well, it was the law. But you just said that it was so bad. It was a bad time in America, so you're going to pay the slave owners? But it was the law back. It was the law. It was the law. A law made by white men. So again, what is your debate? Get the fuck out of here, bro. A debate. Sean, bro, you don't even have the power to come up. You don't even have the power to come up, bro. Where's this guy? I'm gonna try to bring you up one more time, bro. I swear, Caucasian, they make me laugh. You say, bro, they cope with everything when it comes to racism. I swear, it's hilarious. It's not the whites, it's the rich. Okay, well, what group of people is mostly rich in America? It's not the Republican, it's the Democrat. Okay, well, cool. You say it's the Democrats. Well, what's the race that's mostly Democrat? Well, yeah, because it's mostly white people in office. It's mostly white people in office. So again, that's your people. Good Lord. This is what I did. Where's that guy at? My guy, you said a debate. I'm still waiting. Oh, he left. All right, well, you have a good one. How do you know I voted Democrat, Brent, fam? You don't know who black people have voted for. And if you were smart, you would know that most black people have conservative values. You can look that up on Pew Research Studies. Most black people are raised with traditional family values and AKA conservative values. They're raised with those. So there's a clear indication why they typically don't vote for right. Go do your education, fam. Go read a little bit. Oh, Sean thinks I voted for Biden. Oh, Lord. Let me flip the camera back so y'all can see what's going on. Oh, no, you're reading the background, right? You're reading the background, right, fam? These people, fam. These people. These people. I'm still waiting on this guy to talk about debating. I just want to know. This isn't live. It's a recording. Let me see if I can get him back up. Nah, baby, I would not, baby Pineapples. No, I would not run for president, fam. I don't want to be in the country. I'm trying to get out this mother effer. The same way they say go back to your country. I'm trying to go back to mine. But I need them to go back to theirs too. I need them to give the natives back their land. And then we'll have something to talk about. Go back to your country. Well, cool. You go back to your mountain. I mean, that's all I would say. Well, you go back to your mountain. You know, then we'll have something to talk about. Y'all tap the screen, get the likes up. Support the panel. No, I'm black. I wish I could. No. Sean. You just said. Sean, at one point, black people were 3/5 of a man. And slavery still exists in the jail system. Goodbye, John. I tried to talk to you, John. It's always an older white man who just will never learn. And that'll be the same person who say he don't see color and then be saying some racist stuff next week to somebody. Be the same person, bro. I don't see color. Look at that N word with a hard ER over there. Look at them. They ain't got nothing to say. You're further dividing us, man. You're further dividing us. Fam, the line in the sand has already been drawn a long time ago. What do we? How can I divide? How can I divide, fam? Listen, I bring up a story. This how sorry. This is how soft they are. I brought this story up immediately. You act like black people don't do harm to black people. Killmonger, are you waiting to vote for a specific individual as president? Stardog, do you have access to come up? Stardog, hey, Stardog, bruh, I'm inviting you up, bro. Because you're saying a whole bunch of dumb comments, which hold no weight. So if you're not a softie, you're not a coward, come up, fam. And talk to me like a man. Oh, now you're left. Okay, you getting blocked. You have a good one. I don't understand. Why do we live in such a... No wonder this group of people let other men F their girls. Because they're cucks. They're soft. That's their culture. I see why your Caucasian women come over to the black side. You can't even have a man-to-man conversation with a person online. But you will sit there in the comments. You're a coward. Soft. All right, a person in the comments on TikTok just asked, what are their names? Let me get those names for you. We have Gene J. Whitefeather and Donald Ray Lance. Gene J. Whitefeather, and Donald Ray Lance. This is the couple from... What place is this? Right to the top. This happened in West Virginia. The couple from West Virginia. It crazy, bro. But if you see the picture of them, you automatically know what's going on, Shawnee. Shawnee, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. He don't see color, but he's not the majority. Exactly. Dumb. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, fam. Carlos Marv, you guaranteed these people voted for Biden? Hey man, y'all tap the screen, get the likes up, and keep it going. This dude said, I guarantee they voted for Biden. Oh, brother, that's funny. What makes you come to that conclusion? They look like Trump supporters. Make America great again. Oh, lordy, bro. This is hilarious. I'm trying to let them. I'm trying to let them cook a little bit. You know. My dear napkins, if you have a problem with what I'm doing, you can bring it. You could send your request in because I know y'all. I know y'all be getting mad. I know I'm not intimidating. I promise. I'm not mean. Just come in with respect. Say what you gotta say, fam. But I don't. I think y'all. They love to stay in the. Yes, it's like the wolf and the fox. Both of them are trash, right and left. They're on equal. They're on equal playing fields for me because the wolf and the fox. Again, I'm a black person voting for two white men. What are they gonna do for black people? And that's why black people, you need to unify to not vote. In my opinion, vote for what? Let y'all figure that shit out. We'll stay over here and figure our own stuff out. And then when they lose again, what can we do? What can we do to get the blacks to vote? Because they only pander to us voting. They only pander to black folks when it's time for them elections. But then throughout the year, make false promises and don't do nothing for black people. So why would I? Well, why would you just do something for black people? Shit, y'all keep doing shit for everybody else. What you mean? We can't even have conversations of reparations without them getting mad. You have a live about reparations, bro. They will come in and say something. So, dude, that's a handout. Oh, so y'all can destroy a whole neighborhood, make laws against a certain community, and then tell that community that you did wrong to lift themselves up by the bootstrap like they haven't always been working. These people so delusional, they can't even see how much evil came out of their hands. Lift yourself up by the bootstrap. We've been doing it, fam. We've been doing it. What are you talking about? Black folks, when have black folks not worked? Even in the cotton field, they were working. What are we talking about? Even in the cotton field, they were working. When have they sat down? When has the black woman ever stopped working? When has the black man ever stopped working? What are we talking about? But then you say lift yourself out of the bootstrap. And then when we build our own freaking neighborhoods, when we have our own Black Wall Street, she burn it down. You put in the freaking CIA to prevent the rise of the Black Messiah. Everything we do, they have a code to bring it down. So what the fuck are we talking about? Lift yourself up out of bootstraps. Jeez, bro, these people get on my nerves. Like, black folks are lazy, but when did they stop working? You know how many black people died in the cotton field working? We weren't supposed to be free. Then when we got free, we built our own neighborhoods. Y'all didn't think we was gonna do that. Then you burned it down. What are we talking about? Put crack in the neighborhoods. Well, why did you sell it? Why did you put it there? Why did you flood down Wall Streets? Well, I didn't do that. That was my okay then. So shut the fuck up then. If you don't know history, shut the fuck up. Like, why are you talking? If you can't address the harm that your people did to the community, to the black community, then be quiet. And stop asking us to vote for your racist right leaders who are old and don't even know where they at half the time. Biden is taking a literal shit trying to give a speech. And Donald Trump is a felon, but felons can't vote. How you take a doodoo trying to give, never mind. Both of them need to be in a freaking retirement home. You got old white men trying to run the country. Like, man, please. Man, please. Why would I'm not voting this year. They both trash. Both of them trash. Obama was trash too, nigga. Like, what you mean? It's equal smoke. Yes, how you doing?
Greetings. Chime in when you said that, because I'm the same way. You know, people will be like, "You're gonna vote? You can vote for the lesser evil." Like, what sense does that make if you see both of them aren't worth jack diddly? And it's very insulting for somebody to tell you who the hell you didn't vote for. And you know damn well you're not representing neither one of the mindsets that are put up in front of you. And also, to your point, when you said that, I guess one person might have put in the comments that that couple up top there, that they should go back, they should be the slaves of those so-called black children. I don't like the term black, but they they should do it. Well, the Bible says that they who lead into captivity shall go into captivity. So
Mm-hmm.
the attorney who is representing those children, if he go pull up that Bible, because 1984, their president said that began the year of the Bible. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a valid. Yeah, they do need to go into slavery, and that money, all the money that they had, everything should be set up in a trust fund for them.
Yeah, I read it.
Based on the fact that they need a lawsuit for
Yeah.
what they did.
Yeah, I read that in that the attorney for over this case actually did say like that money that they sold that house with and raised to get that bond should go in the trust fund for them children, and that would be awesome. I hope they get that. But again, I know the country we're in, that shit probably ain't gonna happen.
And you know how it is, but I think if enough people have the mindset to know the things that you know, and a lot of other information that's going forth, and then doing your own research, it'll come down. It'll come down. Trust and believe, because that's what they're afraid of. Them being the minority, which we don't. We multiply. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
Mhm.
I haven't seen us really being eliminated. That's just what the media might say, but for the most part, it's more of us. And
I-
a lot are waking up.
I do think black people will be politically extinct if we don't hurry up and get on code, because the way these migrants or immigrants are unifying, and the way they keep pandering to people coming in, if black people don't unify, we'll be politically extinct, but not extinct as in reproducing, just politically. You don't have any political
And
power.
politically, meaning we need to come from the ladies that live as well, and her point is, and I'm not, for against it. It's just, if that's what you want to do. She's like, we need to have a whole party for us. But when it comes down to that, we don't need anybody to govern us. That's the problem.
Mhm.
Why would another to need to be over another person unless they've harmed another person? Then they go to jail, meaning that person that they harm is right there to testify, word of mouth, not he said, she said, not a computer signing an affidavit and his ass wasn't there. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real harm done to somebody, because that's true crime. Not these codes and these trap you in, what is it called? Entrapment codes and regulations of these cities and states. You can't nobody keep up with 30 million this doggone so-called man. They got the federal, then they got the state, then they got the city, then they got the different laws. Why do you need all these to try to regulate somebody? Get it? People like to be policed. People like to be over. The hell no. Nobody who don't me.
I mean, the law was created to and be enforced on a certain group of people, particularly.
Excuse me, somebody blacks hurt whites too. You know what?
Ma'am, that is not even worth. I saw it. It's not even worth. He got four followers. He lame in life and he lame online. So what we talking about? Probably an incel. You gotta, yeah, like losing. So I mean, because I call out, if he's ever been over here before, people are new. I call out rappers who talk about murder and all this other stuff, but you're not living that life. I call out dudes in our community who live a lifestyle of violence, and then they end up getting murked. I don't show any grace to a heathen, to a demonic spirit, or a fool that moves in that way. But as soon as I start, and that's when the white people are like, oh yeah, talk about that. But then when I bring up a story that paints the napkin in a bad way, and it's not even all napkins. I'm talking about a story. They get mad.
Right.
What? Why you don't talk about this? Like I haven't been talking about it. They all because they're emotional. They're emotional, and that's a very effeminate, soft man because they have a culture where they allow cuck activity to go on to where another man can have intercourse with their wife with no retaliation. They willingly invite the BBC to go to Pound Town on their women. So I understand why they would.
Happy for usury. He's super happy.
I understand.
For immigrants.
I understand why they would.
Keeping our business regular. I tell you, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the comments. I normally don't.
You're fine.
It seemed a little interesting.
I just understand the type of soft men that I'm dealing with in the comments from a certain demographic of people. Soft.
Mm-hmm. You right about the CIA. That's true. But it's not even a country. It's a corporation that is built off labor and commercial. Just like the man said, he's happy that the immigrants over here is keeping their business. So their mindset is for usury. That's all they're here for. Is
you know
to
what?
Use people.
You know what? Hold on. I'm actually change my background real quick. Because in other words, did I delete it? I think no. This right here. I think black folks. I need black folks to understand that and again, this is a black immigrant. I need y'all to understand that she in this video, this woman right here, literally said, when I came to America, I came to take. I didn't come to better the economy. I didn't come to better people be on code with black Americans or Americans. I came over here to take. She saw America as a chance to have a better life. He said America's giving out green cards like it's no tomorrow. So one thing that I find it funny is that with black folks, we want to be kumbaya with African American. Africans, and sometimes I'm not paying them. As I hear all this Pan-Africanism that goes on in these spaces, I'm not a Pan-African.
I know you know, this native, to this land, because I know I was here, and then when I did my ancestry tree, I found out that my family, they were up in England, so that led me to believe that my family joiners traveled all this land. So anywhere that I want to, and that's how it's be with this land. But like I said, we got all these people, ain't nothing but men and women trying to run. And you can't go here, you can't do this, you gotta stop, you gotta go. Slave, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Why you here to see this? Why you giving us names and shit? African American, black, Negro. You better go look in the dang on. Check out, changed you up. Them different terms to authority. So you don't know who you are and where you came from. Mm-hmm. So this is our whole land. No, Africans don't. So I would not say, I want to go back. And Africa there and visit and see how it is, or whatever my desires, I should be able to feel it. This land, milking so-called honey.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I 100%. I have no disagreements. I'm just telling black people who want to be kumbaya with every single body, understand that people not kumbaya for you. And I be careful because y'all like to we like to speak up for what's going on in other countries and what's going on over here, but nobody speaks up on your behalf. And better be careful. You can't always be a sucker for other people because other people won't show you the same grace. All I'm saying. But ma'am, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna leave you with that to back you up, you know. And I'm not. Get me wrong. Even the, which mean I read it, and it came to my mind when you said some trust in it, but like, people, you know, the Hebrew Israelites can definitely quote you to that scripture. Not saying to follow them. They have a lot when it comes to reference certain things to your point to certain people.
Well, I appreciate you for coming up, man. You have a great night.
Thank you. You too. Peace and love.
Bye bye. So yeah, like, now, I wouldn't say, that they are the enemy. I would say a lot of them are, if you know what I mean. Listen, I'm used to this, fam. I expect stories to happen like this. I expect this to go on, and I expect when they see it to just be like, "Oh nope, I don't see it." You know, even with George Floyd, you know, with that whole situation, remember, his past didn't have nothing to do with that moment of what happened. And what did they do? Let me go look up his past. Fam, the past don't got nothing to do with the current events that's going on. And well, he deserved it. Well, damn, he deserved it. Oh, okay, cool. He was a criminal. But when they see something happen to you, bro, that's when these people are supposed to take up the badge and you know, it's an honor to take up the badge, right? These fools will justify a cop doing a black person dirty every time. But there's examples where they actually go against the cops when a white person does the exact same thing. Did y'all hear about that couple in that was shoplifting? The white couple that was shoplifting? Did I make a background for it? I should have. Now let me move out the way. Let me turn off the comments for a second, because I know it's big. I know this is I know it's kind of big, but at least you can see the people right here. Settings. All right, so look, this couple right here, right? And YouTube, I know y'all can't see it, but just stick with me. Israelites are from Israel, not Africa. Africa, so yeah, I agree. Shani, I agree. Now, with that being said, so there's this story of, and I'm not gonna change the background on YouTube, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna say it on what it is. This napkin couple was shoplifting, right? This napkin couple was shoplifting, and the Caucasian woman on the right side of this picture, right? She said, "Drive off," right? Drive off on them. So they drove off on the cop, and the cop only pew-pewed one time, shot one bullet, right? So they was later arrested in Boston. But my thing is, I thought it was obey the law. Now, what I found very interesting is the hypocrisy, because on Twitter, this story is covered by a whole bunch of Caucasians, and they're saying the cop was wrong. They saying the cop was wrong, fam. But wait, if it would have been a black person, because that's the truth, if it would have been a black person to drive off on a cop while they're trying to, you know, while they're getting pulled over, oh, it would have been all HE double hockey sticks would have broke loose. But because they're Caucasian, she only shot one time, and that's it. What happened to comply? What happened to obey the law? Back the blue. Man, F the blue. Most of the time. F the blue most of the time, right? I'm just saying, don't be disrespectful. Cause I'm letting you. I get pulled over, and they ask for license and registration. Fam, let me step out this car, and you can get the license and registration yourself. Matter of fact, I just wanna live. And cops can't be mad at the reputation that they have, especially when it comes to black community. I mean, the black community. That you can't be mad. How you upset? How you upset, fam? Make it make sense, bro. So yeah, like this story, it was just crazy to see all those videos where I mean all those comments where they were saying the cop was in the wrong, but the cop wasn't in the wrong. I just find that very interesting. Very, very interesting because it's always right when it's white. It's always right when it's white. Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
I'm just chilling out. Seeing these things makes my heart because I hate it so much.
Just seeing what the stories, or are you talking about when it's getting covered?
You said what?
Like you hate when I'm talking about it, or you hate the situations that's happening?
Situations that happen. You're talking about trying to get your point.
Yeah.
Um,
So what made your heart race about it?
because it's like it makes me feel fearful for what's gonna be in the future, and it makes me so angry. It just like it makes me just like want to fight.
Well, no, fam.
Maybe not like violently, just in general. Just makes everybody, for the most part, upset. Seeing, like for example, back in the 2010s, the 15-year-old was like confused to have a weapon. He didn't do no, and he died.
Hmm?
But these people who are actively doing bad, they aren't prosecuted with the same sort of force in like someone who's black and like filed and it's like clear, and it just makes me so upset.
Well, fam. I don't think you should be fearful. Always stay hopeful. Always stay vigilant. Always stay hopeful, fam. And the way you make change is by being the change. Like are you Caucasian?
Yeah,
Well, yeah. So since you're Caucasian, bro, and if you not BSing and you really have a heart, like I'm thinking you have a heart, just bring more awareness to the situations, and then just tell your community
yeah.
of people to
The
to
six
to look.
degrees of separation and stuff. Like
Just
everybody knows a guy who's a guy.
that's how change starts through word of mouth.
I just want to know, like, because I asked earlier, like, so I asked who you were gonna vote for, and then this dude pissed you off, and you moved on from it. But it's like, I don't know, do you see anybody stepping up yet that you can represent with,
No,
or like align or identify with?
no. Um, I I personally believe in Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and truth is, the person I serve has been used as a political tool, even though he's far from political. He would be flipping over tables at both of them, and I don't see no good on one side I don't see more good on one side than the other. I just don't see it. So I right now I don't see any side that is worth my vote, Democrat or Republican, because both of them are trash.
Me, the only dude who I ever supported was Bernie, and he just hasn't had the to like be able to push harder.
I wouldn't say he hasn't had the heart. He hasn't had the backup.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that too. But like, he doesn't have the backup, and he's afraid that he ain't gonna be able to unite with people. He's further left. And a lot of people would just like the way that we work. We have to go for the majority instead of going. This is the
What was he for? Free education and free healthcare?
Yeah, he was for having higher tax, specifically on the rich, and using those taxes to instead go free healthcare, education. He wants the internet to be a right so that people can use it to learn.
You know what I thought was funny? When Bernie got up there and said that, or basically you could read his policies, people were mad. People that's not even rich were defending the rich. You got to be the biggest idiot in the world to be defending the rich. Why do you care if the rich get you broke, man? Let the rich people get taxed. I don't. What are you fighting for? It be the people in the worst conditions that be trying to defend the rich. The rich don't even defend you. Are they paying you? Like, come on now. But yeah. Let me turn on these comments and change this picture back. My fault, y'all. I forgot. I forgot I had the comments out, bro. My fault. Let me switch the background back on here. Yeah, like, come on now. Back on these dusty people right here. But yeah, as far as this question go, no, I don't see any point of voting, or I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I gotta see, fam. But again, I'm dealing with two old white men. Who is gonna do it? All right.
Yeah, with Bernie back stuff, I don't see anybody who's willing to change the policies of America to help the majority instead of like I think that our systems have just came to a point we allow people to keep the keys to power and stay there. I think that we need to just distribute resources that we got till like we see that system, but then we change it up again. Whatever is necessary for changes in the moment. Like we needed the capitalist economy structure, we needed the democracies. We did that, and now, democracy is becoming more of like a fascism, with laws being held for months or years, being unable to be passed, and it's a hostage situation. And then, it's like the right are being summoned to fight, but like, I just don't think that they're even gonna fit. Anybody who's really like supporting like this Trump or like 2025, which be uneducated on as much as they may be educated on it, hear those things. I'm like, what's the benefit? Like they want to get rid of the what's the word that starts with an I, and it's normally a bad thing. like I was gonna say like the groups of the government that take care of education and welfare, abolish it. They aren't gonna give a new system that say they just want to get rid of those systems and let us fall further.
I,
And I'm like, you guys like 2 degrees away from being in need of these welfare programs and in need of a method to keep education consistent across the country.
Project 2025.
Makes me sad.
Project 2025, in my opinion, can be scary, but it's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger. Listen to the rhetoric, bro. Once listen, you gotta understand.
I don't think it would get passed.
But it's just right. It's just dumb.
People can support it, even if it's not a majority of the population. It just makes me sad, and it makes me wish that they wouldn't fall for this people. There's like black should be something to be scared of. Like, you know, like try to like keep them down. I think that these people are so scared of people getting it because they think that once they do, they're gonna try to do some like inhumane shit to white people.
If we wanted to,
I think that's true.
if we wanted to do inhumane stuff to Caucasians, we would have been done it already. We've never tried to get revenge. None of that. But you know,
and I don't think the societies in general are ever like angry until spilled so much that it pisses them off. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And like, so like for example, like people be like testing. What I'm gonna say is gonna be easy for me to twist my words. Just try to like have some like empathy, like I'm trying to say, because I don't mean anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean is that like it's a mass every day, stealing, breaking into businesses, etc. These people try to act like they are, and it makes me sad because on the street is they have their own things to deal with. They're similar to us. They're similar to every other person in the world. They just want to be able to live. They live as they get their money. Some people they can't even get money in a regular way. So they go to these lucrative manners like stealing, and that's true for anybody who's impoverished. So it just so happens that black people are put in those areas by like gerrymandering and trying to like stop them from getting the keys to be successful, and it makes me sad. But even with all those things, adversity, the truth is that black people aren't like going sprees as like a mass. White people with like KKKs and witch hunts, or when they were mad over losing, the South was mad over losing to the North. You know what I mean? Like these people are just so scared of these ideas, and it makes me sad. So, I mean, to understand my past, like my ancestry, like I name and stuff, and mostly Irish, Italian, etc. Even then, you know, I've always been seen as white. I'm disgusted by. I think the fact trying to like draw those borders is sad.
Bro,
Like,
no, like so. What we're not, bro. No white person, no black person, no Asian person. No, I get what you're saying. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Your skin is part of who you are. You're just not like them. Just be yourself. Be a better human being. But don't be ashamed of your heritage. Black heritage, black.
I've come to not.
Yeah.
It's so sad that as like a like we're susceptible to that. Just white people, just black people too. Like you'll see some young black, they hate themselves and they start to like, and the Uncle Toms, it just like gets in their head. and it makes me sad. It's just like saddening.
We got a lot of those. We got a lot of those. Hey, but hey, man, listen, I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate you for coming up. I'm gonna follow you. You have a good night.
Too, but can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
I really hope that us as people who are empathetic and just wants what's best for us, everybody here too, that we can find somebody to back. It's everybody to have an education and equal opportunity. And I think that would need equity for Black people and Asians until we can get to a point where equity is no longer necessary. In the moment, we need to find a leader that isn't like Biden or Trump, support everybody who's getting low pay, don't have their own, don't have nothing to their name, and stuck in debt for like $30,000 and etc. These like colleges and stuff, like everything is made to make money. And I think that hopefully next 20, 30 years, America doesn't look the same as it does today. We can find something better. That's all I gotta say.
Amen, brother. I appreciate you for saying that.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk.
Hey, no problem, man.
I hope that you discrimination between anybody.
Yeah.
And now I've went from being upset to feeling better now. It's all thanks to you listening to me. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. You have a good night.
You too, man. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Beautiful conversation. Beautiful conversation. Awesome conversation. I like him. You know, ever so often I get a conversation out of somebody without nonsense going on. But I feel that's why I'm following back and have more conversations. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Tony, nobody else is in the queue. Nobody else is in the queue. So yeah, there's nobody else. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention. If you don't follow me on YouTube, you might want to follow me on YouTube. Me and my wife gonna be starting to make some soaps. So be ready to order that. And I'm also finna create a Discord. I'll be showing all that later. We are so close to being monetized on YouTube. By God's grace. That would be an amazing thing. That would be an amazing thing. So I'm gonna put my YouTube channel in the comments. I'm gonna pin it. And y'all follow me over there. That's my YouTube channel. Y'all check me out. YouTube, how y'all doing? I appreciate all y'all for sticking with me, those who did. And those who tuned in for just a second, I appreciate you too. I appreciate it. Now, so close. We are at I think 1,800 subscribers on YouTube. We're gonna get it up. Oh, and if you're on YouTube right now, y'all go ahead and subscribe. Y'all go ahead and check out the videos, man. I talk about everything. Sorry buffoons discussing relationships, men who don't get women, complaining online. What else? Politics. Marvel, DC. I'm all of them. I game. I'm all of them. You feel me? I'll send you a link in a DM. And I'm also gonna put it on the top of my whatchamacallit thing. But I'm gonna create a Discord. I'm gonna have it up tomorrow. I'm gonna create a whole Discord server And I'm gonna when I go live tomorrow, I'm gonna do a LinkedIn. Tell everybody to follow me on Discord. So when you want to send me something to talk about on some discussions, send it in a Discord so we can all connect and talk or whatever. And also YouTube, I will be having it to where I can bring you up on the panel by this week. I'm gonna get StreamYard. I'm gonna fix it to where y'all can come in and be part of the conversation instead of just looking and listening. So I got you. I got y'all by the end of the week to get it set up. I'm using OBS right now, but I'm gonna get it set up to where I could bring you on and I could talk to y'all on YouTube at the same time. My boy Problematic is in the building. Well, he probably not in the building. He probably just popped in and left. But anywho, I got y'all. We're gonna get this set up. I promise. Get this set up. Just bear with me. And we gonna one video, one view, one conversation at a time. That's all it takes. One video, one view, one conversation at a time. One conversation at a time. Okay. But this was fun. This was fun. YouTube, appreciate y'all for participating. TikTok, I appreciate y'all for participating. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Y'all stay safe out there. But as all, y'all know how we gotta do it over here. Dear Heavenly Father, we come together to say thank you. Thank you for an intelligent conversation. God, please let me be more mature and more candid next time, because even in my anger, I got angry at certain people. I wasn't Christ-like like I could be, and I understand that that was a flaw of mine, but I'm coming to you expressing that I understand that I was wrong in certain instances. Heavenly Father, I want to say thank you for all the people that participated in the conversation, even for the dude who called me a hard ER. May you bless him and let him live a prosperous life. And God, please touch, heal any person in their lives with broken heart. Please tell them that you are the way, the truth, and the life, and show them God heart today, Lord. Tonight, Lord. God, we pray over the nation. The nation is messing up. We pray over Palestine and that whole region that's going through some, there might I say, genocide. God, they need you. God, I just pray that hearts be healed, children be protected, hearts of stone be made hearts of flesh so they could feel again. Violence comes to a low. God, I just pray more people come to your knowledge so that they can move and operate in a way that is loving, kind, and gracious amongst all group of people. God, we love you, we adore you, magnify you, praise your holy name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I love y'all. It was fun rocking with you. I think I'm gonna head to bed now. This was cool. We'll do this again tomorrow. Y'all stay safe, YouTube. YouTube, stay safe out there. TikTok, good night. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.